and the control of the wrists. This time we're going to make a spiral cuff, that is, we're going to pass one line through the other and pull it out like we explained in the earlier section. We're going to take these loops and make them very wide, put them together to form one loop, and pass both of the loops over the shoulders of the subject. Once over the shoulders, you pass each line under one arm. Bring it up over the loops in the back and to the front again. Under the arm, over the loop in the back, back under the arm, back to front, and back to the rear again. This is done on both sides. When you get to the rear, pull each cord very, very tight. Although this is a very simple looking form, it is one of the most constricting and painful. This technique restricts the diaphragm and the movement of the lungs. Also, it causes pressure and restricts the blood flow from the brachial arteries on the inside of the upper arms. A few minutes in this and your arms go numb. You can finish the tie at this point by making your chain, or you may take one hand, put it behind the back, loop the rope around, your usual half hitch, tie it off, bring the other hand back, and do your stack tie, bringing the rope around the wrist again between the wrist bone and the hand. And underneath the knot on the other wrist. Tie it off with an overhand knot. Now take the other line, make an inline bend, pass it underneath both wrists, and tie it off as usual, making sure that you encompass both wrists. With the wrists in the back, it also twists the elbow joint slightly out, so there's even more pain involved than the pain caused by the brachial artery and the lungs being restricted. Going further with the same tie, we then take one of the lines and run it around the neck, back to front, and back down again to the central junction of all the knots. Here, we see the same tie done on these Chinese back in the Sino-Japanese War. Now adding another loop to the original cord to make it longer so that we have more control of the prisoner. Here we have one hand tied to the back. We're putting the bundle underneath the opposite elbow and around, and underneath itself. And now we'll bring the rope up across the back to the opposite armpit. We go under the armpit, around the upper arm, up under itself, and snug it up. Now we go up across the neck on the opposite side, around the neck, back down the back to the opposite armpit. The bundle is now pushed underneath the armpit, back to front, around the upper arm, back under the rope coming from the neck, snug it up again, cross the back down to the opposite elbow, around the elbow, and put the cord underneath itself, and again snug itself up. The cord is then brought back down between the elbow and the body around to the front. The other arm is then brought to the front and tied with a standard loop and half hitch. The cord is then brought across the body, front to back, on the opponent's left side. That is the screen right. After you bring the cord through under the arm, make your inline loop, pass it underneath the tie, going from the elbow to the wrist. Make your standard overhand loop and tie it off. Make your chain as usual and you're finished. Instead of untying it as usual,